Alright, what's going on, guys? It is your boy TKD123 here, back again here on PlayStation Source. And of course, with PS Now and PS Plus, as the days lead up to when they announce for the upcoming month what games will be on both services, we do get the leaked tweets and everything, and we get the insider scoop and all that about, oh, hey, these are the leaked games for PS Plus, hey, these are leaked games for PS Now, and most times, there are a few times where they are correct, and other times, like this month for PS Plus, they were not correct, which leads to kind of a mundane, kind of whack PS Plus month overall, you know what I'm saying? But here with PS Now this month, we actually got the correct leak here with this batch of games. We got a lot of games to go through, but I will say overall that these offerings here are a lot better than PS Plus, you know what I'm saying? Not only in terms of quality, yeah, there are more games that get added to PS Now, but just the overall quality of a lot of these games are a lot better than the games we got on PS Plus, so let's go over them right now. And also, lucky for us, all these games will be available starting tomorrow on the service on July 6th. But let's go over the first game here, Rockstar's only game last generation, Red Dead Redemption 2. From the creators of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, sprawling tale of life in America at the dawn of the modern age. After a robbery goes badly wrong in the western town of Blackwater, Arthur Morgan and the Vanderland gang are forced to flee. With federal agents and the best bounty hunters in the nation massing on their heels, the gang must rob, steal, and fight their way across the rugged heartland of America in order to survive. Also included is Red Dead Online. Forge your own path as you battle lawmen, outlaw gangs, and ferocious wild animals to build a life on the American frontier. And so, of course, Red Dead Online, not the best online service they've made. Definitely GTA Online definitely is popping a lot more than Red Dead Online. But shout out to Red Dead Online. But all these considered, man, I loved this story. I really enjoyed my time with this game. I get that, from a gameplay perspective, this game got a low-key a bad rap in terms of gameplay. It does feel a little bit dated. It does feel like now Rockstar's kind of needing a new engine overall with their games. But I will say, just narratively speaking, and just the story of Arthur Morgan is phenomenal. One of my favorite protagonists of the last generation. Definitely highly recommend this game. But also a cool thing to note here is that Red Dead Redemption 2 is, I believe, as far as I'm aware, let me know down below, guys. Let me know in the comment section if this is true or not, because I think this is, pretty true, I think, is that this is the first game that is added on PS Now that is not available for streaming. It's only available for download for PS4 and PS5 until November 1st, 2021. So I found that extremely interesting that they, would even consider dropping a game on PS Now that is only available to download and not to stream, because PS Now, started out as a only streaming service, if you guys recall, right? So that is pretty interesting there. That is a neat thing that I do want to see if this continues, and I do want to see what they're doing with PS Now, because PS Now has been shaking up a lot, and this is probably one of the most notable shakeups, other than them, of course, allowing for 1080p streaming a few weeks ago and everything. And so this game, of course, on Metacritic did get a 97, one of the highest scoring games ever. So yeah, it's a good game. I highly recommend it, and I'm pretty sure if you haven't played the first game, it is still available on PS Now, because I played the first game entirely on PS Now streaming. So cool stuff there, guys. Definitely check out Red Dead Redemption 2. Next up here on PlayStation Now for July 2021, you will be getting access to the sequel to Nioh II. Master the lethal arts of the samurai as a mysterious half-human, half-supernatural yokai warrior in this challenging action RPG sequel. Explore violent Sengoku-era Japan and the deadly dark realm, both plagued with grotesque, merciless demons. Unsheath your deadly weapons and cut down all enemies in your path using a revamped combat system and the ability to transform into a full yokai to unleash devastating paranormal powers. I gotta give it up for me right there. There was some words that I had never read before, I've never seen before, and I think I pronounced them all kind of well. So definitely let me know down below if I mess up any of the pronunciations. I'm sorry, but yo, I think I did pretty okay right there in that readout. But Nioh 2, yep, I'm pretty sure we've gotten Nioh on PS Plus a few weeks back, and I believe it's been on PS Now before. So I feel like if you've been following the offerings for the games on services, you probably have the original Nioh at some point in time. So you now have the sequel here on PS Now, of course, available for download because it is a PS4 game, so that's cool and all. And it did get a Metacritic of 85, so pretty good. It scored very respectable score and everything. So yeah, I do know this is a Souls-like roguelike type of game, and I have, have a certain level of interest to it, but I don't know if I'll actually ever check it out. But definitely, guys, if you want to check it out, it is available on PS Now this month. Your third game here on PS Now is going to be a bit of a fun game. It is, of course, called Moving Out. Moving Out is a ridiculous physics-based moving simulator. As a newly certified furniture arrangement and relocation technician, you'll take on moving jobs all across the town of Packmore. Grow smooth moves? Like Chris move? Like smooth moves? To brave new heights, recruit colorful, customizable characters, and save your town from furniture peril. Play solo or co-op and move your way through sleepy suburbs, frenzied farms, haunted houses, virtual reality, and lands beyond. So I've heard actually a lot of good things about this game. I know this is like one of those, when you think of, Overcooked, right? Like a nice co-op game and everything, where it's pretty challenging and you're kind of gonna have to, work together on certain things and everything. That kind of is what Moving Out is. It's like essentially, Overcooked, but with furniture and you're moving stuff and everything. So it did get a Metacritic of 74, very respectable for this type of game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be, no 90 Metacritic like Red Dead and everything. It's not supposed to be. Like, this is definitely what at least I've heard of is a very, very, very cool and fun game to play and everything. So definitely you can check it out this month on PS Now 2021. I don't know if you guys heard that on the mic. My dogs just scratched my door and busted in here while I'm recording. Y'all mean. Next up here, this game has been on PS Now so many times, it's actually hilarious. God of War 2018. This staggering reimagining of God of War combines all the hallmarks of the iconic series, epic boss fights, fluid combat, and breathtaking scale, and fuses them with a powerful and moving narrative that reestablishes Kratos' world. His vengeance against the gods of Olympus behind him, Kratos now lives in the realm of Norse gods and monsters. As mentor and protector to Atreus, a son determined to earn his respect, Kratos is forced to confront and control the rage that has long defined him. It's in this harsh, unforgiving world that Kratos must fight to survive and teach his son to do the same. So, how long do we have to talk about God of War here, guys? We already know it's a masterpiece, one of PS4's greatest games, if not the greatest game of the generation on PS4. It is in 60 frames on PS5 as well. For those that have PS5, it is upgraded to a better fidelity and everything with an update, so definitely check out that if you're on PS5. 60 frames, higher resolution, all that great stuff. And of course, got a Metacritic of 94. Who could forget? 10 out of 10 game. Let's move on, because this game has been on PS Now so many times. They should just keep it on the service at this point. Like, I don't know why they keep taking it off and putting it back in. You might as well just keep it on there, to be honest with you. But let's move on to the next game. Next up on PS Now, you'll be getting this game called Judgement. From the team that brought you the critically acclaimed Yakuza series comes a gripping psychological thriller. Haunted by his past, disgraced attorney here we go, Kev. Takayuki Yagami takes up arms as a private detective, clawing his way through Kamurocho's underground crime network to investigate a string of grisly murders, track suspects, deliver clues, and bring evidence to court. Take advantage of two unique battle styles to take down adversaries in electrifying encounters. I'm on a roll, okay? I'm out here pronouncing these names out here I haven't read yet, shout out to me. But this will be available on PS Now until October 4th, 2021. So you do have, kind of a few months here to play it. But we do have the sequel coming out, Lost Judgment, coming out, I believe, this year, I think, or something like that. I know it got announced recently, but I've heard good things about this game. This is going to be kind of the Yakuza series that is going to take up the mantle of the more traditional action-based Yakuza games, while the mainline Yakuza games are going to be keeping to turn-based, I believe, and everything. So this is going to be the new kind of action side of Yakuza and everything, and I've heard good things about it, you know what I'm saying? I just haven't played it. I'm not really like super interested in playing it, but it did get a Metacritic of 80, so very, 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 very respectable. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show love to an 80 game right there. So overall, if you want to check it out and you are looking at the sequel, this may be a good way for you to play the first game so you can get ready for the second game that comes out later on this year. Alright, we got two more games here. The first one up here on PS Now for July 2021, you'll be getting access to Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, the official video game, which, of course, the Olympics got delayed to this year. Y'all know the story, y'all know why, whatever. But this is the official video game for the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. It includes more than 15 Olympic game events such as athletics, aquatics, and ball games across realistic, reproduced venues such as the Olympic Stadium and Tokyo Aquatic Center. Every event offers online multiplayer, letting you challenge players from all over the world. So this looks, not the best. course, my personal favorite was Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games. That game was heat. That game was fire. That is not this game though, but it did get a 72 Metacritic. So honestly, you know, it's probably not that bad. You know, 72, it could have been a lot worse than that. I was expecting a lot worse than that, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to you know, this game here rocking that 72 Metacritic score. And let's just move on to the last game here for PS Now. Speaking of, you'll be getting NASCAR Heat 5. This official video game of the world's most popular stock car racing series puts you behind the wheel of these incredible racing machines and challenges you to become the 2020 National Cup Series champion. Features all the official teams, drivers, and cars from the 3 NASCAR National Series, as well as the Extreme Dirt Tour racing on 39 authentic tracks. The immersive career is complemented by Quick Race, a new test session mode, and multiplayer both online and split screen. So look guys, I have absolutely no affinity, no interest. I got nothing for you guys about NASCAR. I'm sorry, okay, that's just not my bag. I like cars, right? But I'm not with the NASCAR side. Like, I'm more of a, like, you know, Tokyo Drift type, you know, street racing type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here with the NASCAR stuff, but it did get a Metacritic of 63. If you're interested in that, you know, it seems you know, I'm not even gonna tell you what it seems because I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's NASCAR. If you like NASCAR, you're probably gonna like this game. Maybe. Who knows? But if you like NASCAR, if you want to try it out, it is available on PS Now for July 2021. And just to run down from top to bottom, the games you'll be getting for your subscription to PlayStation Now, you'll be getting Red Dead Redemption 2, Nioh II, Moving Out, God of War, Judgement, Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, and NASCAR Heat 5. Hope you all enjoyed the breakdown. I know it's a bit of a longer video than what we usually do for PS Now updates, but there was just so many games here that I really just had to break it down for y'all. Sorry about that if it was too long, but if you guys enjoyed, leave a like on the video as well. Stay subscribed to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Down below, find links to our Discord, our Twitter, and our Anchor link. That way you can listen to our long form content and podcast format. Those of course being the Road 2 series, which has ended for Road to Rift Apart, but we do have plenty of Road 2 series in the future, and of course our weekly Save Slot podcast that goes up every single Sunday. And of course, stream series, guys, we will be continuing Metal Gear Solid 5 stream series this week. Definitely get locked for that. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.